Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very exciting video coming up and I'm going to show you how to cover your acne spots that you may have, but I'm also going to show you how to cover redness, whether that would be rosacea, sunburn, like I'm on Accutane right now, so my face is just really red, or you just have naturally really red skin. I am going to show you how I cover my redness up and hopefully you can learn a tip or two. If this sounds like something that you can relate to or you need help with, let's get started. Everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. We are on our road to 1,000 followers or subscribers, I guess. And we are currently at 94 subscribers, so I think we can get it higher. I think we can. I want you guys to be a part of my little family that's growing so that we can all have a safe space to share our acne tips and tricks and other lifestyle videos that I do. So don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. Let's go. Okay guys, I'm just showing you what we're working with today. Tons of acne scarring. We got a pimple right here. A bug bit my eyeball when we were going off-roading. So we got plenty of redness to cover up. Okay, you guys, I wanted to show you my filming setup real quick. So I got my tripod with my ring light right here. And then I got my mirror on this little stool. And then all my makeup over here. Let me zoom out so you can kind of see where I am going to be doing my makeup and what we're working with. Okay guys, so I'm really excited about this video because I am on Accutane right now and it's notoriously known to make your face really red and look like I'm really hot. I'm not hot right now. In fact, I just have really red skin, but I also have like acne spots that I want to show you guys how I cover up. So let's get started with that. The first thing that I'm gonna do is clip back my hair. So the first thing I'm gonna do, because I am on Accutane, my lips are incredibly dry and cracked and not cute. So I am going to put some Aquaphor on and kind of let this set in while I'm doing my skincare before we go into the makeup portion. My lips have a ton of Aquaphor on them, which is great. So now, if you have red skin, maybe you're sunburnt, maybe you have rosacea, maybe you're on Accutane like me, maybe you just have red spots on your face from acne that is healing or it's coming up, it's inflamed. So the first thing that you need to do is prep your skin, guys. You need to put on your moisturizer and you need to put on your sunscreen like bare minimum, and that's kind of what I do. So I am going to go in with a moisturizing cream. I'm going to use the Cerave moisturizing cream, and this kind of helps moisturize my face. I use a thicker cream at nighttime because I like the intense moisture so it can sit on my skin overnight, but if I'm wearing makeup, I don't want anything too heavy or cakey. Okay, so this is all rubbed in. I went all the way down my neck. Take care of your skin all the way down your neck and onto your chest. That's very important. You guys, I'm just sitting on my living room floor in front of like my back door. So we're just using natural lighting, and like I just thought it would be so fun to just sit here and like have the cute little background of my living room. I don't want to cake too much stuff on all at once because it might start peeling. So now let's go in with my favorite sunscreen that I've been using. This is the Tula Skincare Protect and Glow. You guys, this gives like the most pretty glow under makeup, and I've really been enjoying it. And I feel like I kind of have an issue where sunscreens just like ball up on my skin and they like peel up. Here's how it looks. It's got a shimmer to it, and I really like how this one sits under makeup. I never have a problem with it peeling, and I'll show you guys after. And I feel like it just, I need to go in more on my neck, but I feel like it just really helps. I really enjoy it. It's like that's how it's supposed to smell, and yeah, it's like really not a cute smell, but after a while it'll eventually just go away. Oh, I let the sunscreen sit in. It has a lot of different ingredients that help with redness. Probiotics to help hydrate. It has pineapple and papaya to help promote even skin tone. Wild Butterfly Ginger Root protects against blue light stress. So a lot of different things. Now I'm going to go in with my primer. I'm using Tarte Base Tape. It's a hydrating primer. I've been really enjoying this. I think just now that my skin is so dry, like at the end of 10 or 12 hours of wearing my makeup, I am just so dry. Whereas before I was like so oily, the oil was coming through my makeup and it was sliding off my face. But now it's like, I just want that moisture to last throughout the day. So that's why I've been using products like this. It smells like coconuts and like tropical and summer. Smells so good. This bump on my eyeball is itchy. We went off-roading and Tyus got out of the car to take pictures of the Jeep, and I felt like a stinging on my eyelid right here. I'll show you guys. I felt a stinging on my eyelid, and I like rubbed my eye, so like whatever stung me or bit me or whatever, I think it flew away at that point, or it like fell off of me. Well, after that, it was just like an intense like itching and stinging. I don't know what the heck got me. I went home directly after that, after I got bit, and took a shower and like washed my face and stuff to try to like, if there was anything on me, to get it off of me, but it still is like not looking too great. So this is like a perfect example of redness I'm gonna need to cover. This mug is so cute. So I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but when I had hit my 50 subscribers, Tyus came home and he got me this cute little YouTube mug. He went to the thrift store and he found it, and like he brought it home for me that day, and it was literally the sweetest thing. So I love this little mug. Like, he's the sweetest and he's so supportive. So I like to drink my coffee out of it. I'm going to spot conceal real quick. Like, I'm gonna do it on my eyelid. I'm gonna use the concealer as my eyelid primer today, and I'm just gonna do the couple of big spots that I have, and then we'll go in with the foundation. Okay guys, so I'm basically just spot concealing the places where it's looking really, really red, or where it might poke through the foundation, even though I'm going to be using a full coverage foundation. I've had acne ever since I was a little girl, and like I've tried the tinted moisturizers and stuff, and maybe after Accutane I will try to use some of those products, like those BB creams, but through and through, like I love the full coverage stuff. So I like having a flawless base, so that's what we're gonna be using. Let's go in with our brush. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro brush, and it's number 4. It's like a kabuki brush. I love BH Cosmetics brushes. They're literally the best. I think it's the number 12 or the 10. I'll put it up on the screen, but that's my favorite brush. It's like so densely packed and full, and I just think it gives beautiful coverage. So we're kind of just like stippling this in right now. Pat, pat, pat. Another thing too, you guys, so when you are covering up redness, some people like to color correct, and I personally don't do that. Sometimes that'll work better for people, but I don't color correct. I kind of just like use my concealer, my foundation and stuff. So to each your own. If you want to do that, that's totally fine, but that's just something that I don't do. Already it's looking like 10 times better. Remember this huge mark that I had on my neck right here? Like, that's already looking 10 times better. And then I do have this mark on my chin and here. Let me go over it again and get more product on there. Guys, I really want to do a video where I want to just like sit on the floor right here in front of the window and just kind of answer your acne questions, like having to do with confidence or products or anything. Like, I think that would be such a fun video to do. So I want to film that in the future. If there's any questions you have towards that, or maybe Accutane or anything in the nature, oily skin, dry skin, whatever, I would love if you guys put it in the comments below, because I would really love to film that video, you guys. So we have that all blended in. We're already looking a lot less red, which is awesome. My chin is like, I had an open breakout here, so not good. Now we have spot concealed. Now let's go in with our foundation. I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation, which is the Chanel Ultra Latent, and this is in the shade BR12. So let's take this, kind of stipple it into the skin. It has like such a fresh scent to it. It's not very heavy at all. You don't smell it throughout the day, but when you put it on, you're just like, wow, this smells so expensive. And also, you guys, so because I am 3 different shades, I'm gonna blend all the way down my neck onto my chest also. So that's kind of why I wore a higher neckline, because look, now we match. I cannot stress this enough either. Like, just because you have acne or redness or scarring or freckles or anything, you are absolutely beautiful with or without this makeup, right? So I'm showing you how to cover redness, or I'm showing you how to cover up acne right now, but don't get it twisted. You are absolutely beautiful with and without that makeup. And I know that sometimes it's hard to, you know, believe that when on Instagram you go on there and people have like smooth, flawless skin, but I'm going to insert a video right now of like what my skin actually looks like. And like, don't think that you are not worthy or you're not deserving of loving yourself because you're wearing makeup or because you're not wearing your makeup. Like, no, don't, like, absolutely wrong. You guys are beautiful with and without that makeup, seriously. I've come to learn that whatever is gonna make you feel better about yourself, if there's a day where you don't want to wear makeup, where you don't feel it, where you don't want to put it on, then don't. But I don't think people realize if you have redness, scarring, texture, acne, any of the things, I don't think people realize that how much it can affect your confidence and how much it can affect your self-esteem, especially when like societal standards say, oh, you have to have this flawless skin, which isn't really realistic because all of us have pores and texture and scarring, all of that. Having acne does affect people, and it does affect their confidence and their feeling of self-worth, and I've been there and I get that. So I think I'm going to go in with one more pump of foundation and just really build up the coverage where I like it. I tend to do this wherever, like if I have a really red spot or anything like that, but right now I'm really liking the way it's looking. We are gonna go back in with concealer after this and kind of like brighten up the under eyes, so let's do that. Lately, ever since I have been on Accutane, I have been wearing makeup a lot less. Like, I've just felt a little bit more confident to do so. Sometimes I will wear makeup and sometimes I won't, and my husband Tyus really is so helpful. Like, he calls me beautiful every single day. He's like, oh, why don't you just wear some mascara and some sunscreen and, you know, we'll just go out like that. And he likes me like that. He likes me with makeup on. And for me, makeup is really therapeutic. So sometimes I will put on some makeup because, heck, it's fun to put on. I like doing this. But sometimes I don't want to, and I won't. Now, as you can notice, I have a little bit of purple like popping through under my eyes, so I'm gonna do my concealer with that. Also, if there's like any other redness that I'm seeing, I kind of go over with my product again. And to me, this doesn't feel very heavy. Maybe I'm just like used to the amount of product that I put on my face. But to me, it doesn't feel too bad. I kind of take the areas and I add concealer here or add more foundation here, and you kind of just build up the product wherever you're seeing that redness or you're seeing that acne. So let's go in and stipple this in. So also, you guys, if you have like an open sore or a pimple, try to put most of the pigment on the top of the pimple and then disperse with either a sponge, or you can tap with your finger or a brush, and kind of, so keep the pigment in the middle and then like disperse the pigment outwards so that it kind of looks more natural, but then you're keeping that coverage on whatever you're trying to cover. So like, for instance, I have this pimple right here. Can you see that? So I try to keep the the coverage on the pimple, but then blend outwards around the pimple. I'm just gonna tap, 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 tap. Blend, blend, blend. Guys, all that Aquaphor that I had on my lips, gone. Let's review it real quick. So for our redness or your acne pimples that you're trying to cover, we prepped our skin, we put sunscreen on because that's absolutely important. You don't want to get more sunburnt than you already may be, or aggravate the rosacea or whatever acne you have. You don't want to aggravate that, so prep your skin. Then we spot concealed the areas that were extremely red. We patted that in. We went in with our full coverage foundation. We built up the coverage wherever it was needed. And then we went in with concealer again to make sure that there's any places you wanted brightened, or maybe you needed even more coverage. Don't worry, I had to do it. Don't feel ashamed at all, you're totally fine. So we did that, and then we tapped with a sponge. And then now, you can either go in with your powder, but I am going to personally use my cream bronzer real quick and bronze my face, and then I will show you powder. Just tap, tap, tapping. This really does blend out nicely, so that's nice at least. Now, let's go in with some powder. I use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. I use this in all my videos because it is what I have and it works for me. So I am going to take my damp sponge and I'm going to dip it in the powder and go under my eyes and set the eyes. You can also do this with a tiny brush and kind of just pat it along. I feel like this kind of, so I take off all the excess. So I'm not using a ton of product, although it looks like it on camera. It really is not that much. And I wring it out and then I kind of just pat, pat, pat under my eyes. I'm gonna pat my lid too to set that concealer that I put on my eye. This is also giving another layer of coverage to the redness. Like if you haven't covered everything by now, you're gonna do it with a powder. And then so we'll keep on doing this and go under the eye, top of the eye. Alrighty, and then let's go in the middle of the forehead. I just feel like putting on powder with the sponge, it just, for me, it was a game changer. That pimple that was on my chin right here, definitely gonna cover that up. So that's not only an extra layer of coverage, but I want it to be set because I put so much product on there. I'm gonna do another video too where there's been times where my acne has been so bad, or I picked at it, like let's be real, and like I literally had an open wound on my face, and those are hard to cover. Like those are very hard to cover. So if I have an open sore on my face, or if I have scabbiness or flakiness or dry skin, like not dry skin that I already have now, but like a dry patch because of acne, I really want to do a video with that, because that, my friends, is tricky to cover. Like covering acne is hard, but like having an open wound on your face, like that's way harder for me at least. This is the last stage where hopefully everything is covered. You might still have a little bit of red peeking through, but I feel like we've taken all the precautionary steps with the full coverage foundation, full coverage concealer. We stippled in the product. We used a sponge and the powder. So hopefully by now your face is covered and not much red is peeking through. And this is how I cover it. I am gonna go in with my bronzer and kind of warm up my face and give my face a little bit more definition, and some blush and some highlighter. And yeah, let's do that real quick. Highlighter from really enjoy this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I feel like this just like meshes everything together, and it like, I don't know, it just perfects the skin and like melts everything together so it's not looking so cakey. That's another thing too, if you're dry and you're feeling cakey throughout the day, touch up your makeup with some setting mist. I think this really helps. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it helps. This is how our base is looking. I'm really happy with it. Again, like, I'm really red under there, so, and my eyeball is swollen, so that's never good, but I'm really enjoying how it's looking. I'm gonna go do my eyebrows and my eye look real quick. Oh my goodness. Sweet Boys Podcast. Okay guys, this is the final look and I love how it turned out. We kind of did a smoky type of eye with the glittery lid and some berry colored lipstick. Hey guys, here's the final look. I'm really happy with it. Okay you guys, so don't forget, if you are dealing with redness, acne, scarring, texture, you are beautiful. Can we hear that again? You are beautiful. With or without this stuff on your face, you're beautiful with the makeup, without the makeup. Don't you guys forget that, okay? Please don't forget to subscribe, guys, because that is really gonna help out my channel. And also, I'd love to have you here and be a part of my family. This is a very safe and encouraging space, so I hope you guys will come back and subscribe. I hope you guys have the best day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!